Hey there, welcome to episode 2 of Journey of a Brain. I am Andy Brain, and this is my journey. I just wanted to spend this episode kind of explaining a little bit about who I am, because I think it's only fair if I'm expecting you to watch my videos that you kind of know a little bit more about me. I have spent the last couple of days trying to put this together, but silly me, I was trying to do it all in one take, so I was endlessly screwing up and just having to redo the whole thing over again. So it's very hard to get 5 minutes of video in one take, especially when you're just starting all this out. So my wife was kind enough to introduce me to Windows Movie Maker, which I had never even knew existed on my computer. And so I decided to give it a try and just learned a little bit about it on YouTube. And now I can do this, which I think is pretty cool. So if there's going to be about 50 million cuts in this video, because I'll probably take about 45 minutes of crap and about 5 minutes of actual video that I can use. So back to me. Who am I? As you mentioned at the beginning of the video, Andy Brain. I am 41 years old. I am married, living in Ontario, Canada, just north of Toronto. I am born and raised in the Ontario, Canada. Go Leafs. I am an avid lover of all things geek. I love my my movies, my games. Love my games. Huge fan of music. I just recently discovered Spotify. Yeah, I just recently discovered it, and it pretty much just blew my mind. I don't even have to have a library of music anymore. I pretty much just stream everything. To you, this probably sounds like something you've been doing for years, but honestly, it's just something that I recently discovered and has just blown my mind. We got a few animals. There's Pudge. Hello. And there's our puppy Gracie. Hello. And there's our kitty Mouse. Hello. And our other kitty Rizzo. Hello. 4 animals, all living together under the same roof, and yeah, life is good. As I mentioned in my first video, I've been an avid student of personal development for probably about 20 years now. I've listened to the Tony Robbins month-long tapes about 3 or 4 times over the past 20 years. I've done a few, I think I've gone to a couple of seminars. I've read, I don't even know how many books, but like I said, I just keep on absorbing, and I never use it. So I'm just, I want to get into this whole world of YouTube because I just want to try something. I actually read a quote the other day, which I could never remember, so because I have a horrible memory, but you can't get really good at something until you can accept the fact that you're going to be really bad at it at first. I know these videos crap. I know this is going to be cutting all over the place. I know that not a lot of people are going to want to watch this, but you know what? Everybody's got to start somewhere. One of the biggest motivations I had for starting a YouTube channel, sorry, that was my cat, was just going back and looking at people that seem to have no problem doing stuff like this. If you want motivation to do a YouTube video, look at your favorite YouTuber, sort their videos by the oldest video, and look at their first video, and you'll see the progress that they've made. Like, if they've been doing this for 5 years, they're starting out with the videos just the same as I am. I'm using my smartphone. I have a lovely box set up as my studio. There's my studio. It's got a box with a couple of hangers on it so I can hang my phone properly. And yeah, that's all I got to start. I mean, I'm not going to go out and get $100 worth of equipment if I don't even know if this is where this is going to go. So you got to start somewhere, right? So sometimes you just got to make do with what you have and go from there. So I hope this does go somewhere because I got some big dreams. I got some big things I'd like to accomplish over the next 10 years. I've given myself 10 years to do some pretty crazy things, which I will talk about in another video. But it all starts here. I'd like to do an online business. I want to try to get some passive income going. I want to start a blog. I don't know. I want to start a podcast. But like I was doing with the personal development, I was reading this book, reading that book, reading this book, reading that book, and not using anything. So I am just concentrating on this now, and this is all I'm going to worry about for the next, 6 months. I'll try to. I get kind of excited about doing this now. I know it's only my second video, but it's kind of cool. I'd started up a blog and it didn't really work out for me, but I got excited writing it. But you get a little tickle inside when you're starting something new. So I hope I hope I can kind of go forward with this, and we'll see where it goes. So that's I'm sure I have a lot of editing to do for this 10 minutes of video I've taken. So I will leave it at that and bid you adieu. And so this is Andy Brain, Journey of a Brain, signing off, and go and try to find your... That was Mouse. So go and try to find your first step in whatever it is you want to do. So this is Andy, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good night.